Shalom. Welcome back. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, praises, and honors to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I want to give salutations to you, Akim, that's pushing his word in sincerity and in truth. Back with another quick lesson. Today's lesson is going to be about the importance of decision making and actually applying this truth, all right, into your day to day life out here, all right. That's a must, especially in the times that we are entering. But these are things that you should be doing anyway. All right. Because when you sit back and you think about what or whom the elect are and what attributes and traits that they're going to possess, you're going to want to. Slocky, lost my train of thought. When you think about the attributes and the traits that the elect are supposed to possess, these individuals are going to be on a certain level, all right, with wisdom and decision making. Because if you're in this truth and you still making rash decisions, rash judgments, you don't know how to rule your spirit. Every dollar you get, you automatically spend it. You might spend it on some bullshit before you pay what you need to pay, all right, to keep the your rent, all right, the light bill, your phone bill, so you can go fuel for your car, all right, even the way that you that we eat, all right, all that comes down to decision making, man, right, and it all goes back to the scriptures. The important decisions that we make, and certain decisions that we make, should be filtered through the scriptures, all right, not just doing something on a whim, just because you feel like it, man, all right. That's that's very important that you apply the knowledge that you claim to have, right? So let's jump into the scriptures. The first scripture I'm gonna get is 1 Corinthians 6. Let's start at the second verse. Now this is going to another topic, but I'm gonna use these couple of precepts because it gives the importance, right? The importance that that elect man, what he's going to be called to do, all right, after salvation. This is First Corinthians 6:2. Do you not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are ye unworthy to judge the smallest matters? You got to ask yourself that, right? We go to counsel when we need counsel, but the longer you be in this truth, the more experience you gain. Uh, you should be able to make, a decision concerning your household, a decision on managing your time and not wasting it, a decision on the food you put in your mouth, right? A decision on whether you need to exercise to improve your health, all right? Just, everyday, day-to-day things you should be able to do, man, all right? Verse 3, know ye not that we shall judge angels? How much more things that pertain to this life, all right? So you claim you got wisdom, man, start applying it, right? For you to be stuck in a certain situation and never put two to two together, what are you doing? What are you doing? All right. The brother, Salaki, the elder Ariala out in Dallas, when he speaks, he always makes that point. If you're working a job, you should be a head and above the rest at that job, man. All right. They should look at you and be like, okay, he's here. He's serious. He's doing what he needs to do. All right. And you should have a certain reputation, man. Okay? Because if you can't manage, the simplest things on this side, how much more, when it comes to decision making in crunch time, decision making when the chips are on the line, when all hell breaks loose, right? So we have to ponder and consider these things. Let's keep going. Let's go to the book of Hebrews, chapter 5. Let's start at 12. It says, for the time ye ought to be teachers, ye have need that one teach you again, which be the first principles or the oracles of the Most High, right? And are become such as have need of milk and not of strong meat. And you can apply this to the camps that going off teaching these bullshit doctrines, who's having rap battles, right? and merchandising the truth to a point where it becomes less about putting out the pure word of Yahweh Shem Shai and all about numbers and getting in, females into their church, all right, to get that money, all right. Certain things, these guys that claim to be teachers, they claim to be so-called elders out here, and I'm speaking outside of a great millstone for right now, that one body Yahweh Shai, where you got their leaders preaching to the congregation, that the Lord never did any miracles, completely bugged the hell out, right? But back to the message I'm going into. This is Hebrews 5:13. For everyone that useth milk is unskillful in the word of righteousness, for he is a babe. But strong meat belongeth to them that are full age, even those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. So it comes back to decision making, filling people out, understanding what's right, what's wrong, right? The longer you're in this thing, not only applying that thing to spiritual matters, even worldly carnal matters, you can use this truth to succeed or to make a better position for yourself. All right, because it's all open to you, right? And we understand the curses, we understand this, we understand that, but certain things, I'm gonna just say it. Jake bring it on themselves, man. They bring it on themselves with bullshit decision making, not doing what they're supposed to do, blowing their money. All right. I always complain about ailments, but your diet is trash and you don't move around. All right, certain things like that. It's better to, if you can have some control over it, why not do it, right? Let's keep going. Let's go into the book. Salakia. Let's go into the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5:18. It says, "In everything give thanks, for this is the will of the Most High in Yahweh Shai concerning you." It says, "Quench not the spirit, despise not prophesying, prove all things," right? Hold fast that which is good, you see, and abstain from all appearance of evil. So we are examples to the flock when we go out here and do certain things, man. So especially you older brothers, you older Akim that's in this thing, and like it or not, even though you don't see yourself, I never saw myself as being an elder, never saw myself as being a so-called role model. People are looking at you, all right? So it's important for you to have a great decision making, all right? To move a certain way. And for you Akim that have trouble in these areas, as far as maybe finances, as far as health, there's many Akim that's willing and available, but you can't have the pride on you to say, "Oh, I'm not going to ask him," right? Which is not, that's not a good look. All right, if you need help with something, say you need help. Let's keep moving. Let's go into the book. Let's go in the book of Ecclesiasticus. Actually, let's stay in Thessalonians. This is 2 Thessalonians 3:6. It says, "Now we command you, brethren, in the name of our power, Yahweh Shai, that ye withdraw yourselves from every brother that walketh disorderly, and not after the tradition which he received of us." Right. So our apostles, our elders, right, are great examples, man. So you're supposed to walk in that stead. So any brother not walking in that stead, who's going off on his own accord, bringing out heresies, all right, not following the examples that were put forth and laid forth, showing poor decision making, right? You got to separate yourself from certain individuals. Or if it's through the Spirit, this individual can be helped, help them. Verse 7, "For yourselves know how ye ought to follow us, for we behaved not ourselves disorderly among you." You see? "Neither did we eat any man's bread for naught, but wrought with labor and travailed night and day, that we might not be chargeable to any of you." Right? So if you need help from the brotherhood, you need help. But if you constantly always got your hand out, because you refuse to work. You feel like it's above you to work. And I'm gonna just depend on the brotherhood. And, hey, when it get real out here and things get tight out here, man, hey, we need all hands on deck. Work these bullshit jobs while you can work them. Get the money while you can get it. Get what you need. All right. Use this world, but not abusing this world. Do what you need to do, man. All right. We're not here just to walk about this thing lazily, man. All right. It says not because we have not the power, not because we have not power, but to make ourselves an example unto you to follow us. For even when we were with you, this we commanded you, that if any would not work, neither should he eat. Right? So it's about being in order, man. All right? Brothers should be tithing. Okay? And I can speak for GMS Chicago. We got so many brothers, it shouldn't even be an issue as far as not being able to handle something big if it came up, if brothers was tithing. All right? The way they should be tithing. You see? So, you got to consider all things, man. When you got a job, you making money, and you know what you got to pay and what you're required to pay, put that aside, man. And whatever left over is left over. All right? Just be more responsible is basically what I'm saying. All right? And applying wisdom, because the scriptures is about it's about wisdom and being responsible. Because when the Lord comes back, you can't say you didn't know, man. All right? Because you're going to be charged with a higher standard. Why? Because he gave you the intel, man. He gave you the wisdom. Let's keep going. Let's end this off in the book of Ecclesiastes 6:34. It says, stand in the multitude of the elders and cleave unto him that is wise. Right? Be willing to hear every godly discourse, and let not the parables of understanding escape thee. Right? So when you're coming in, you're searching the scriptures. You don't want to become a parrot, but